you guys want to do a little bit of trivia, or we want to call
Oh,
it?
I forgot about your trivia. Yeah, I'm down for it.
Okay,
Steve,
a trivia that
you good or you
Sure.
gotta head out? All right, let's do it.
is
Is
quick.
this a group trivia or a competitive trivia?
Probably
Uh,
group.
Okay.
Please keep it a group. I can't do
This
competitive.
is this
Oh,
is
that's right. You've
very
been awake for a while.
this is
Okay,
very
we'll
applicable
do
to like
group.
only this episode too. But we were talking about the meat and potatoes skills competitions.
What was your question too that you accidentally spoiled?
Oh, the Martin Firk thing of he actually has the hardest shot, even though it's not.
Oh, like
Yeah.
registered, but it was
Yeah.
AHL.
So
Okay.
so in that vein, who has, and this one's probably pretty easy, but I'll ask three different things. I really only expect you to get one, maybe two of them. Um, so first, starting with hardest shot, who holds the record for hardest shot? What year did they get it, if possible? And then
NHL
roughly
only.
NHL only, yeah, not Martin Firk. So who has the record? What year? What year of skills competition? Obviously, what skills competition did they set it in? And then also ballpark. What is the record?
Now I'm pretty certain this one's Chara, and I think it was like 108 something. I don't remember the specific year, but I'm pretty sure it was early tens, like early to mid tens. Anything, Steve?
Steve, what are your thoughts?
The only thing that I can think of is that Larkin holds the fastest record,
Oh yeah, I think they
Did
brought that
yeah,
up
and
today.
that
So
was done recently. That was done
yeah.
like back in
yeah,
2017 or something like that. I
which
know
I even
that.
remembered. Okay, we'll get to that afterwards. But I guess my guess will be, Chara in the 108s, and I'll say 2013 because I think it's somewhere in that range.
Pretty darn good. Chara, 108.8 miles per hour. Honestly, you did much better. Like
I
I
remembered that. Yeah,
you got Chara 108.8 in 2012. So
2012. Okay, I
just
knew I
one year.
was in the ballpark there.
Yeah.
So
Um,
here's a question: if he hit it 108 miles per hour, could you imagine getting that to the ankle? Your ankle would
Ugh.
be
That's what
broken.
I said as a joke earlier today. I was
oh
like,
man.
forget the hardest shot. Give me the hardest block shot competition. Give me
Okay,
Chris
let's not put
Bryant.
people let's not injure people
Right.
for
Yeah,
Okay.
let's not
yeah.
intentionally injure people for entertainment.
So
Disclosure: please do not directly hit people with pucks over 100 mile per hour for science reasons.
a bonus one,
Unless
2012.
you compensate them very, very well.
2012, that year was the end of Chara's reign of winning the hardest shot every year. How many years in a row did he win it?
Ooh.
Or I guess how many All-Star games in a row? Because there wasn't one every year.
Was it 6 times?
Beepo?
That was gonna be my guess, so I'll say ooh. Do I want to play Price is Right rules and go five, or
Right,
do I want
exactly.
to? I'll just say seven. Screw it. We'll go a little
Oh,
larger.
big on Price is Right. It's five.
It
He
was
won.
five. Ah, I
He won
should have done
Ah,
five.
07, 08, 09, 11, and 12. And he got the shot was harder every year. So he was in the right direction. So yeah, 5 years in a row for Chara, and then Weber won it 3 years in a row after that, and then we've had a new winner every year since then. Okay, so we already talked about this one. Um, Fastest skater, the record
Yeah,
holder,
and I feel
is
like I remember there
obviously.
being something whenever Larkin did win that with like he got a restart up and McDavid didn't or something like that, which
Yeah,
also
he took like they did a thing similar to what they did this year, where they did like the 3 feet behind the line, and then your time starts when you cross the line. So
yeah, which
he
I think I like that because it does
he
give that
skated up to it,
extra
and McDavid
momentum.
elected not to. McDavid just started cold at the line, which
Yeah,
was,
which is I guess a strange decision if it's a decision, which
or maybe
yeah,
it was the next year
I don't
McDavid
even
had to
know.
start at the line. I don't know, but
Oh, it might have been yeah a year over year thing. I don't remember, but there's
so
something like
Dylan
that.
Larkin obviously is the fastest. We've already established that. The year and the time. Any thoughts?
I think I want to say 2017, and wasn't it like 1 minute 11 roughly?
It's one lap.
So like what they did this year too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely
for
not a minute.
reference, I think this year's
Not
fastest
one.
skater was
was 12 seconds.
was
So,
Jordan
so it
Kyrou
was
with something like 13 and a half.
Yeah.
13.6. Yeah, 13.6. So I'm going to say his was probably 12.8.
I was also going to say 12.8, so I'll say 2018 because I do think it's in that area. And I'll say, we'll go Price is Right, and I'll say 12.9.
So I'm with you. I'm surprised it's as far in the past as it is 2016, which
Really?
Wow.
I
Wow.
thought it was a lot more recently than that. I thought it was like I would have said like 2018 or 2019, honestly. Um, and it was roughly 13.172.
So I
So
win by Price is Right
a little
rules, I
bit
guess.
slower. There you go. There you go. And Matt Barzal last year came pretty close, and not last year, last All Star game, he had a 13.175 in 2020. So he was about he was 3 thousandths of a second slow on the record. Which honestly, I would have said Larkin won in 2020. To be honest, I thought he was the reigning champion. All right, so that leaves the last one, and this was one that was actually mentioned on the broadcast, so we can see how close of attention y'all were paying, if at all.
I
Uh,
definitely wasn't paying that close attention, so let's see if I heard this
so,
part.
who holds the record for the accuracy shooter competition?
Hmm.
Similarly, what is the year? And I'll tell you that it was this, and it is. Though they went 4 for 4. Obviously, the only way to really win,
Chris Chelios, 1996. And
Chelios
it was like a
1996. Right.
ridiculous 6 or 8 seconds.
I I thought I knew the answer, or at least the player. I saw they showed a clip of Mark Messier as well, so that was going to be my guess. The year I got no clue or the time. I wasn't paying that close
So
attention.
Chris Chelios has never won the accuracy shooter. So he certainly does not have the fastest time.
I think it
Uh,
was at
Yeah.
least like late '90s or maybe early
Mark
thousands, but
Mark Messier has won twice, as far as I can tell, in 91 and in 96. And he might be the fastest ever because that was before they started keeping time.
mm.
um, so the official record is in a much more recent era.
Which also
Um,
too,
that
if you have video of it, couldn't you just go back and time it?
fair.
Like,
Mm, to think of the
Maybe
quality
not
of
to the
video,
thousandth of a second, because
okay,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
maybe
not
not that
not to how
close.
fast that they
But
can go. You could probably
Yeah,
get maybe to the 10th.
so I will say the person who has the record is in the draft era, if that makes the NHL All Star draft era of All Stars. So you all are
Uh,
thinking a little
oh,
too.
I think I remember hearing this now. Yeah. I'll let
Um,
Steve try and go here
I'm thinking of a
now
few
that you bring it
players,
up.
but I can't think of one person. I can't put it on. I want to say it's here's my question: are they still active or are they retired?
no, they've been retired for 2 or 3 years, I want to say.
Why do I want to say Jason Spezza for some reason?
He's still playing.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not retired yet.
No, not him. Crap. Who was it? Who was it retired from Ottawa a few years ago?
I don't know, but this
I
player
didn't
has
say
never played for.
Alfredson, but I think
Okay,
he's retired
so
a
then
few more than a few years ago.
Beepo, did you say you think you knew it?
I know. I'm pretty sure I know the player, but I do not know the
here's a
year or the
question:
time.
Okay, who's the player?
did the player play for the Penguins at one point?
No.
If
Okay.
it helps, Steve, the player only played on one team.
Okay, yeah, I think Beepo has it. Although, does Beepo have the right one? If that makes
That's what
sense.
I'm not sure about, to be honest.
Hmm.
I think I do, but I'm sort of
All right,
second
people,
guessing.
you go
So,
ahead. I'll
Steve,
give
for
it to
greater
you. Beepo.
context, the player only played for the Vancouver Canucks.
Oh, so it was one of the Sedins.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
I think it was Henrik, they said?
it
I
was
would have.
Daniel.
It was Daniel. Okay.
I would have said Henrik.
So it was Daniel Sedin in the first year of the drafting, which was 2011.
Which wasn't he
Uh,
one of the captains of that? Or was it the other Sedin?
No,
well,
Henrik
he
was
was.
like
It's saying if he was on
captain.
Team Stall, so I suppose not.
Okay.
So
Were the
And I'm
Sedins the
guessing if
captain?
his
Or
brother
what?
was a captain, he
I
would
was
have
to
been
say,
the
I
first
thought
pick.
one of the Sedins were a captain.
Maybe in one of the later years.
Maybe it was a different year, yeah. If
yeah,
not both of
and
them.
there's
So,
Oh, that would have been interesting.
any
Anyways.
thoughts on timing?
Okay, so Aho won this year with what did he win with for
I think it was
context?
like 9-ish.
Nine,
Seven-ish,
roughly
somewhere
nine.
in the sevens,
No,
maybe 7.5. I'll go with my guess.
I'm
Steve,
gonna
any?
I'm gonna say
Which again, I don't remember what they said was the answer.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
say 6.5.
Ooh, 7.3. So Beepo was
Okay.
pretty bang on. So those were the three I had. Since we've talked so much about it, I want to throw in save streak. It's only been done.
Uh,
I'm going to say three times because I'm not going to count this year because it was split. Um, save streak has only been going on since 2018, so you got a 1 in 3 shot at the year. But who who has the record and how many saves did they get?
I think you might have said the answer earlier in the podcast. I remember
But most certainly did.
Cam Talbot. Because you
Oh,
said that
I
you
most
okay. I
certainly did
thought you
not.
said that you thought he didn't, or he. Oh, that was
No,
this
then
year
it'd
that
be
you
This
said
Marc
year,
Andre Fleury
that he
with
made
like
every save.
19.
yeah, it was
That's what it
Flurry. It
was.
was Flurry.
It was
Flurry,
it was
and I misremembered.
what you
Flurry
said. You
had
said that he didn't. That he made every save this year, and that
this
he.
year. Yeah,
That's
I
what it
think
was.
he could have.
Okay.
Yeah. So Flurry won in 2018 with 14 saves.
Okay.
Jesus.
And I think that
That's
that
right.
covers pretty much all the recurring. And we could ask who has the record for the shooting stars in St. Louis that only occurred one time thing. But beyond that, that's pretty much all the historic record holders. Beyond who has won the breakaway competition the most times. But there was some allusion to that in tonight's contest.
And also, like the breakaway contest is, more a spectacle than a
Than a
competition,
competition. Yeah,
especially
yeah. Can't
especially
tell me
this year. But
Petrolangelo actually is a
Right.
winner in the record books.
and also like some of the ones that they'd been replaying, like Corey Perry with the mini stick and Patrick Kane
Yeah,
with the superhero and you know that kind of stuff, and yeah,
those are
who is
those are
it?
the real winners.
PK
If you
Subban dressing up as Yarmir Yager,
yeah,
like
if
that
you're
kind of
in the
stuff.
highlight package half a decade later, you're the
Yeah,
winner.
like I remember, whenever I was playing hockey at that point, going on the ice and doing a shootout with my team, at the end of a practice and bringing a mini stick and sticking it in my pants on the bench and going out there and doing that. Like, that's
Oh
the type
yeah.
of thing that's really fun that, the
Oh
NHL
yeah.
should definitely,
Oh yeah.
you know, support and encourage and. But anyways, we talked about that one already.
We
Um,
did.